All right, so this is chapter 1, the basics of the basics. Part 2, the rook. So we'll go over how the rook moves and how important it is. So the rook, you start with 2 rooks. For white, it starts on A1 and H1. This piece and this peak. And black also gets 2 rooks. A8, H8. So they start in the corners. You get 2 rooks. You start with 2 rooks. There's a way to get more. Now the rook can move up and down and side to side. So if you want to test yourself from the last lesson, you can ask, what square is this rook, the white rook, on? Oops, just made it a black rook. If we, this white rook, what square is this on? So the way you figure it out is you go down, find the letter E4. The rook is on E4. The black rook, C7. The black rook is on C7. So the rook moves up and down and side to side. It can go as far as it wants, but it can't jump over other pieces. So if we look at this, so this rook can move up, down, side to side. So we could go all the way over to H4 or A4. We could go down to E1 or up to E8 or any square in between. So let's move to E7. Now if it's black's move, black could take us. Now let's change it to black to move. Black could take the rook. Now notice it can't go to F7, G7, and H7 because the white rook is in the way. But if it was black's move, black could take. Now rooks are worth about 5 points. And the points system will make more sense as we move along. But 5 points is a lot in chess. In fact, there's only 2 pieces that are worth more than the rook, and that's the king and the queen. And you only get one of those when you start. You can only have 1 king ever, and you start with only 1 queen. So click the top right to go to the next video, where we go over the bishop, and I'll see you next time.